Welcome to San Francisco. I'm Grant Beggs, founder of the Beggs team at Sotheby's. One question people ask me a lot is, gosh, what's this HOA about? I've only lived in a house. I've never lived in a condo before. There's this HOA amount. It feels like I'm just throwing away money every month. Not necessarily. What you need to understand is have someone break down for you what the HOA costs are. There's going to be a component of it that are operating costs. So does the building have a doorman? Does the building have a gym, a pool, outdoor decks? That's going to absorb a lot of that operating cost every month, and that's going to drive your HOA up. That may be important to you, and you may be willing to pay for that. If they're not, then maybe find a different building so you're not kind of agreeing to these large HOA payments every month. The other part of the HOA payment that's very important is reserves. So one thing to look at when you're buying a property is how much money do they actually have in their reserve account? Because if something needs to get fixed tomorrow, a roof, a plumbing issue, new carpet in the hallways, does the building have a reserve, which they can then deploy to fix those? Or does every time something come up, they're going to come to you for a special assessment? So sometimes when the HOA is so low, and you think, wow, this is great, you look at the reserves and say, gosh, there is no balance here. There is no money in the kitty if something needs to get fixed. Just be prepared that you then may need to cough up money at that time. The other thing to worry about is, let's say there's 5 units in this building. Is the HOA been so low and there's no reserves because the other people in the building financially aren't able to kick in the money? So let's say you do need to put a new roof in. What if 3 of the 5 owners don't have the funds to do it? What are you going to do then? Are you going to put in the money yourself and then have to find a way to collect it from them later? So these are the things you want to spend a little bit of time digging into when you look at a property, because 2 properties at similar price with similar HOAs may be very different sort of financial condition of the building, leading to a very different experience for you living there. We'd love to talk about HOAs. We'd love to talk about condos and TIC. So if you have any questions, let us know. We're happy to dive into that with you. Thanks again and have a great rest of your week.